Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rallycross GT and to Flatout Racing League. It's the grand finale today for the amateur division. This is a rerun from round 6, if I remember well. We had a disconnection from the host, so we're doing this one more time. This 6 gentlemen here fighting still for the championship, still wide open here, the championship for amateur. So let's see who's gonna take this one. This is Circuit de Le Mans, or Circuit de la Sarthe, 24 hours of Le Mans as it's also called. Drivers coming out of the pits right now as we speak, and we are ready for qualification. The championship is wide open between this man here, the first one out of the pit, Tron Kobe, and the last one that's still sitting in the pits there, Smoke and Holt. These two are in a direct battle for the championship, but we cannot rule out Living Green as well. If he gets an absolute shocker of a result here, he might still be able to, steal a silver or potentially even the gold from the other two guys. Rick James here in third out of the pits. It's also kind of mixed, a little bit further back from Living Green, but let's not rule him out completely just yet. We also have here Chip Reese and Long Shot representing VPR teams. It's good to have them back here with us. These 6 gentlemen are ready to put up a hell of a show for us. Any predictions here in the chat? The chat is booming already. Any predictions for the championship? Is it going to be Tron Kobe? Is it going to be Smoke and Holt or Living Green or someone else? Let's actually make, let's see if we can make a poll here on Twitch. I don't remember how to make a poll now. I don't freaking remember how to make a poll. If anyone remembers, please give me a shout. It's been a while since I tried to make this trendy things. But Corey GT cheering for Tron Kobe, leading out of the pits. Ruiz Racing cheering for everybody. That's good. No favorites. Yoni the Beast cheering for the Foxes. Any Fox left here? Actually, I think Rick James is a Fox, if I remember well. Let's see his livery. No, he's not a Fox. Where the Fox is? Living Green. Living Green is a Fox. And well, see, Boomer is also cheering for Living Green. So Living Green here has got quite some support in the chat. Let's try the poll one more time here. Mrs. Rallycross, very kind. Yes, this works on the PC. Who will win the championship? And then we have John Kobe. We have Holt, Living Green, or someone else. Allow additional votes? Yes. 200 per post. You guys have 10 minutes to post. Down here in the chat, guys, you can use some burnt rubber to vote, and yeah, cheering for your favorite drivers. And thanks, Mrs. Rallycross, for the quick support there. It's better than Google. So Tron Kobe, first one to open the flying lap. I can see someone with a penalty here. That's Rick James. Half a second is not too bad. This car's got a massive acceleration, but that's gonna cost him dearly there towards the end of the flying lap. Let's just check the replay if it's working Yes, it is. And now we have the countdown clock as well on the screen. They have time for, I think, just one flying lap. If I remember well, long shot going side by side with Rick James down the straight. Changing positions in here during qualification. We had some people complaining about this in at Nürburgring of exchange position, but this track here is wide enough for everybody. And if you didn't want someone to change positions, maybe you should just, you know, give a little bit more room. With no DNFs, Tron and Holt are the only two in contention. I see. Well, there can be a DNF, mate. There can be a DNF. But thanks for the insight. If you wanna give me some live updates as we go, you know, like so. Whoever wins the race is champion. Is it like that, or what are the possibilities, Boomer? Give us some more insights. Let's just go here, final race of the day, showing off everyone's liveries again. So this is Slyman's. This is not like I used to drink a very good Canadian beer called Sleeman Lager. I think this is Slyman's something else. But if you guys ever tried the Sleeman Lager, it's amazing, like lager beer. But they have also ale, but with maple syrup. Very, very tasty. I strongly recommend. It should be easier for you guys to find than for me here in Japan. I used to have that in the UK. Chipri is here with the yellow livery for the team livery. It's very, very pretty, very, very nice. I like that the VPRs they have matching liveries, so that's how proper teams should run, like that. Rick James here paying his penalty right now. Wow, right now. Engage. There you go. Just a mile hit on the brakes. Not put a gap behind. He's not gonna give slipstream to anyone. That's good for him. Living Green, the lone fox here today in the amateur divisions, fighting for trying to ruin the party of the big guys. Maybe if he wins the race and Smoke and Tron get DNF, we take the championship. And then we also have our boy here, Smoke and Holt, with the sexiest livery of all time. Big shout there, matching my Honda Fit RS. I wish I had as much horsepower as this bad boy here, but looking super sharp in orange, black, and details in white. Really appreciate the delivery there, Holt. And cheering for everybody there for the championship. They are coming for their flying laps now, and we have long shots with the provisional pole position, followed by Chip Reese. Living Green puts himself in third. You can see Holt in the background. Let's see his time. And that is Holt with the amazing 3:42.964. 1 second ahead of Longshot to take the pole position. And Boomer here saying if Holt wins and Kobe finishes 5th, it's a tie. Oof. If Kobe finishes 6th and Holt wins, then Holt would take the championship. So this would go, so we have 6 people. As it stands, Colby is in 5th in the qualification. So the only chance, pretty much you're saying, for Holt to win, to be the champion, is if he takes the win and Colby comes last. That's pretty much what I'm hearing. Kobe could win in the time. So yeah, so the only condition for Holt to be the champion is for Kobe to come last and Holt to win. It's a bit of a shame that we don't have more drivers here racing today. It is what it is. I know life comes in the way, but you know, I think a lot of us made a commitment to be here to race, to do the broadcasting and so on. I think it's a bit disrespectful of people that just pull out mid-tournament, just because, you know, I'm not gonna win anyway. But, you know, to each their own, you know. Let's celebrate those who are here. Ho's gonna have a hell of a mission ahead, and as it stands, he's doing his part, you know, to take the win. Are you taking fastest lap into consideration, by the way? Are you taking fast lap into consideration? So if Holt gets fastest lap, would he get an extra point? And then even if Kobe gets 5th, he still wins? I don't know. And yes, I know you have a broken foot, mate. You got a very valid excuse. I mean, not enough. You could still be rocking the controller, but you said you're more of a menace with the controller than with the broken foot. That's fair enough, mate. Don't worry. So Chip Reese pulling his mate long shots here down the kind of bit of straight part of the track as well. They should be able to finish the flying lap. Still improve their times. Let's see what Chip can do. He's going about 1.1 second quicker. It's not enough to take P2. It's not enough, sure, to take the pole position, but there is some improvement. So it did not take pole position, gets extra points as well. I was not aware of that. So maybe Holt there has got a chance there to take the win, the championship, even with the P5 from Tron Kobe. So a couple of variables in there. Let's see how it goes. Chip Reese coming to cross the finish line now. Let's see how much he improves his time. 1.7, that's a good improvement, but not enough. Rick James puts himself in P3, that's nice. Splitting has got a VPR sandwich. Leaving Green also improves his time, but not by enough. Holt's gonna cross the finish line there. And that is further improvement, yes, by 0.7 of a second. And that leaves Tron Kobe in last place. Not by a lot, that's by 0.3 of a second behind Living Green. So let's do some quick math in here. Holt needs 7+ points to take the championship. I don't remember exactly what the scores look like. I'll leave you to do the maths here. But it looks like if Holt takes the win, fastest lap, and he's got the pole position, he might still be champion with Kobe taking P5. That's what I'm hearing. I'll let you confirm. But just running here through the starting grid, there's Holt, Longshot, Rick James, Chip Reese, Living Green, and Kobe, the 6 riders of the apocalypse. Let's get ready to kick some ass for the final time here this year in Season 4 of Flatout Racing League. Yes, we are starting already. No time wasted, I like that. Here we go. It's time for the final race of the season in the amateur division. The championship is on the line. The pole position, Smoke and Holt needs the win, needs the fastest lap to take the championship away from this man here who's starting in the back of the pack. Tron Kobe needs at least anything better than P5. He will take the championship. If Holt does not take the win, Kobe should take the championship as well. And the race is on. Holt did his homework, starting up from there with the hard tires, followed by long shots. Rick James, Chip Reese, Living Green, starting medium, interesting, and Tron Kobe at the back. Living Green, the only man starting with a different strategy. Starting there with the medium rubber, got a little bit more grip than everyone else. Let's see how that plays out, especially in the first stint of the race. Come down here, the big straight, a little bit of contact there between Reese and Living Green. Green coming really hot out of the corner there with the extra grip that he's got. We can see Holt pulling away up front already. The livery surely is helping him go faster. And Longshot got a penalty already. Not very good for him, but it's only the first lap of a 1 hour long race. We have a three-way down here the straights. There's Rick James, Chip Reese, and Living Green. Reese managed to hold on to P4. Rick James just pulling away a little bit. And there in P6 we see Kobe struggling a little bit with pace, but also picking up a penalty. It's not looking good for Kobe here at the start of the race. Gonna have to pull one out of the hat, maybe, you know, and get a better strategy or better fuel management than everyone else. Try to get some positions in the pits if you can. And we have a spin, the first spin of the day. That's Chip Reese there with the half spin, manages to get the car back facing straight. But early in the first lap, that's the second chicane of the day, and Chip Reese with his spin puts himself in P6 with 6 seconds gap behind Kobe. This is everything that Kobe would have wanted there to help him in the fight for the championship. Let's look at what happened to Chip Reese one more time. Someone with the soundtrack, please. It was all by himself. As he has no traction control. Yep, just too hot out of the corner all by himself there with the hard tires. Maybe not enough grip, and the tires are not up to speed yet. Those 6 seconds gap are down to 5.8 already, but he's gonna have some work to do, Chip Reese. Long shot now paying that half a second penalty. That is going to allow Rick James and Living Green to get past him. Three-way coming down the back straight, so to speak. Coming to the S's. Half a second penalty cost him. Oh, that's super close to the wall, long shots. Lone Fox with the medium tires, climbing position. Oh, a little bit too wide there for Rick James. Definitely too wide for Longshot. He should get a penalty from that. No, he's quite lucky. He had all the four wheels outside the curb, and normally, not even in my books, in the game's books, that should be a penalty. Not today. James pushing quite hard here. The gap to the leader, Smoking Hold, is only 1.4 seconds. The gap's going down as we speak. But Hold has got marginally a little bit more fuel. The laps here are really long, so you don't want to be caught with the pants down halfway through the lap. Fuel management is going to be quite important here. You can gain some precious seconds in the pits, but at least this track is a lot easier to overtake than in Le Mans. Sorry, than in Nürburgring. So even if you get close, you should still be able to pass with the help of the slipstream and so on, as long as you can get a penalty in the final corners of the race. Gap between Chip and Kobe down to under 5 seconds. Almost hitting the limiter as well at the end of the first part of the straight there for Chip. Super quick with his Honda NSX GT500. This is the 2016 model. Now obsolete and retired NSX, replaced by the gorgeous GT500 Honda Civic. There comes Kobe, where he is right now. I think it's not good enough. He needs at least that P4 to be safe and guarantee the championship. The lap times later on. one lap so far. I really miss having the sector times. You guys probably watched the GT World Series. I was there live watching, and they had the big screen up front, and they had two smaller screens with a lot of data showing like sector times and fuel and tires and so on. All the stuff that we used to have in GT Sport, where you could hear from the spectators mode, you would just click one of the settings in here and you could see a lot of data. You could see the whole map and where all the drivers are, and the kind of the pizza graph based on how far in the lap they've gone. All cool stuff that they removed here in GT7 for some reason. But it is what it is. We're gonna make do with what we have. And the gap between Holt and James stable at 1.5, but here between Living Green and Longshot after paying that penalty there, he is hungry. He's coming for Green. Down the S's here, has to change his line a little bit to avoid contact, with a little bit of time. 230 down the S's, wow. You see the difference in downforce with these cars here. When I'm doing the Le Mans 700 pp race to farm some credits, I think I'm doing 180, 190 tops depending on the road car that I'm using. I'm not using GR4, I'm using road cars for that. Huge difference in downforce with this car. And Rick James now with a half a second penalty. Right, we're starting to get the actual lap times as a 3:47 for Holt. 48 for Rick James, not too bad. He's still, well, he lost a little bit of time, especially after getting that penalty. Then we have 48 here as well, 48-1, 48-5 for James. So Green is closing in, and he's going for the pass already. He's not waiting for the penalty. The lone fox there, pouncing on his prey. A little bit of contact there, since James put some wheels in the grass. Not gonna be happy about that. There, even picked up some damage. Let's have a look at what happened there from a different angle. There was a little bit of contact there. Green was a little bit tight in the grass, didn't really have where to go, but then when they came back, I think Living Green ended up going a little bit too wide, and something else must have happened, because now Longshot is 11 seconds down. Can we get that on the replay? No, he was already gone. We missed that. So something happened to Longshot. He was 11 seconds down on this lap. He's down to P6. And that promotes Strong Kobe up to P4. So big changes here, big potential changes in the championship. Because if we end like this, Kobe will be the champion. So yeah, Holt is doing what he can. He's doing his homework. He's there leading the race, improving his time. He's 4 seconds, 4.4 in front now of Living Green. But yeah, this is out of his control. There's a little bit like the Felipe Massa Lewis Hamilton situation in 2007, 2008. When was that? You know, when Champion took the win. So Massa won the race at Interlagos, but Hamilton managed to get past Timo Glock in the final lap to take the championship. And yeah, this is that year all over again. It's the Massa Hamilton situation. Kobe also is putting some pressure now on Rick James. So James is struggling a little bit there with the penalty. He's gonna get overtaken by Kobe. There he goes, P3. So this is definitely the championship for Kobe as we stand. But There, we still have 50 minutes to go here. There's plenty of race left to go. And James there with another penalty. Track limits, who cares? Leaving green also there with a 1 second penalty even. And he's got the soft boots on, so he's got the extra grip. He's still struggling a little bit to keep the car within the white lines and the curb. The guys here further back. And so long shot lost 11 seconds in that lap after whatever happened to him. Unfortunately, I missed that in the replay as well. Oh, there we go. I think that's what happened. Just saw him losing the car there in the first chicane, and he lost the car. No, there was Chip. It was Chip who spun for in the chicane in the straight. Right, but that kind of seems to be what happened to long shot as well. Coming out of the corner. Looking at the fuel for everyone, fuel and tires. Rick James a little bit better than everyone else on fuel. Hope he's not doing too bad. Oh, leaving green, he is burning gas as if there is no tomorrow. We have Hope there as well. Quite well. Kobe there with a 47.992. He's 2 whole seconds slower than Holt, so that's a bit of an improvement compared to his qualification lap in terms of gap. And he's almost up to P2 with Living Green having to pay that 1 second penalty. That is going to promote Kobe to P2, and that is going to be tough for Holt because this is completely out of his control. So the championship is Kobe's to lose here today. Where are they? He's still coming down this back straight. Still got some time into the penalty zone for Living Green, but I'm really worried about his fuel. He's not trying to save fuel at all, just pushing as hard as he can, which is totally fair enough. Yeah, but even though he's got the medium tires on. Oh, and almost a spin there for Living Green at the corner exit just before the penalty sector. That's a 1 second penalty for Living Green. That's a half a second penalty for Rick James. In the background, Chip Reese and long shot. No penalty for them. But the big news is strong Kobe up to P1. Comes down the S's. Increasing his lead there to 11.6 seconds. And further improves the fastest lap of the race, 3:45.685. It's a very good lap by Smoke and Holt. Drone Kobe with a fast lap of 47.9. It's 2.3 seconds gap. Just in terms of fastest lap. As we approach 1/4 of the race, it looks like a one-stop is possible, and from what I remember, last week at the Pro Division race, the grand finale at or was that even Spa? Was it? Yeah, I think it was Spa. The guys are saying, I think it was Stig, champion for the Pro Division, saying that a one-stop here will be the best strategy, or his recommended strategy, but we can see the Living Green is doing his own thing, going with medium start. So a one-stop strategy requires hard and requires a little bit of fuel saving. That seems to be, as we approach 1/4 of the race, they've gone through half a tank. Another quarter of the race, when they get to about half to 30 minutes left, they should be going through the other half of the tank. Yeah, one stop is totally possible. I think the tires, they are quarter of the way. Yeah, the tires, the hard tires will last for sure. What is everyone else doing? So Rick James got a tiny bit less fuel. Might need to do some saving if he wants to do a one-stopper. Chip and long shot as well. Could be wrong, but by the looks of it, they might be a tiny bit short towards the end. MacDaddy89 showing up here in the chat. Welcome to the stream, my man. Cheering for Smoke and Holt, who is leading the race. While we watch here the VPRs having a go at each other. Everyone except Holt is quite close together. They're quite bundled up together, which is nice to see. And one more thing that I saw there from the World Series, bump draft is not allowed. I saw someone getting a warning for bump draft. And you would, if you guys watch the sprint race before the Nations race, Nations Cup, they were it was in Tokyo, the expressway east, and they were clearly like just avoiding the bump drafts on each other, which is quite interesting. I think these two are going to be working together a little bit more, a little bit longer. So let's just go see what the other guys are doing. Rick James is losing quite some time. Well, he's actually, the gap is stable. He's improving his personal lap. Trying to chase Living Green after penalties and mistakes. Well, he didn't make any mistakes so far. Look at the fuel for Living Green. 20 minutes in, and the tank is almost gone. I think he's got one more lap in the pocket, and that's it. He might be going medium hard for Living Green. And the gap to Kobe is going down. We can put some pressure on Kobe. I think Kobe should not be intimidated because he's on a different strategy. He needs to keep his cool if he wants to take this championship home. Increasing his lead. A little bit worse on that previous lap there with a 48, maybe a small mistake somewhere. Right up to chicane. Let's see if they're improving or not. The tank's getting emptier, so the cars get lighter and quicker. It's going a bit worse, quite a bit actually, almost 1 second. And the cars get a lot lighter. They get lighter quicker. They get slower from tire degradation. So Kobe is improving on his fastest lap by half a second so far, so that's good for him. And it also is putting Living Green further away from him. And actually Rick James is trying to catch up. Gap is down under 3 seconds, but we know that Living Green will have to stop at the end of this lap to refuel and change tires. That's if you're gonna go medium, medium hard, or medium hard, medium, try to get the guys towards the end of the race. Yeah, we get the fuel warning there for Living Green already started to blink. Danger, danger. Let's stop very soon. A little wiggle there at the corner exit again. We've seen people almost being there earlier on. And 2 VPRs here. Long shot, probably with another mistake. 11 seconds back again on this lap. Will be another mistake from long shot. And a half a second penalty. Definitely not what he was looking for. But all of this is just playing into Tron Kobe's hand. And speaking of which, I can see a little bit of clouds forming. And depending on the angle you look at, you can see some fog on the track as well. I wonder if there is a possibility of rain today. We've got random weather, and it can happen. Can happen. Living Green in the pits, first one to go for a pit stop here. Long shot and Chip might need a pit soon as well, probably on the next lap. Rick James has got enough fuel for a couple more. Kobe as well, and Holt now with a penalty. Also, long shot has gone in. Long shot has gone in early. So it's no longer a one stop for long shot. Let's see what he's gonna do now. So coming out of the pits with medium tires again. Medium, medium, and then hards towards the end. Hard again. So I wonder if he's gonna try to go on a fuel map in a heavy fuel saving strategy now for the rest of the race. But if we get some rain, these guys are in trouble. Any rain that we get, the one-stop strategy is out the window. So everything to play for still. Holt continues to lead, still got chance to take this championship, but he needs Kobe to finish further back. SAR 34 GT, my good old friend Samir, welcome man, welcome to Rallycross GT. You're watching Flatout Racing League Season 4. It's the final race of the Season 4 of these bad boys here. This is the amateur division, and we have a situation here between this man here, Tron Kobe, and Smoke and Holt, who are fighting for the championship. Holt needs to take the win. He got the pole position and he needs the fastest lap for those extra points. And then Kobe, by our calculations, needs to finish 5th or worse for Holt to be champion. I don't know if including fastest lap and pole position, if Kobe finishing 4th would still give the championship to Holt. We need a Boomer to give us an update there in the chat again. But as it stands, Kobe will take the championship. Just needs to keep his cool, you know, not push too hard. I've seen a few spins from the other guys. Chip should be going to the pits at the end of this lap. Wow, that is a dangerous situation. And remember, you know, even if Holt and Colby, they still, you know, in the position that they are, they might run out of fuel towards the end of the race, and then, you know, it can happen. We've seen it before. We've seen it at Nürburgring, people running out of fuel halfway through the lap, then just limping to the pits for the rest of the lap. It was not a pretty sight. Down the axis goes Chip Reese. Leaving Green there with his medium tires again, and long shot with the hard. Look how far back they are. You can see in the top right of the screen in the map. They are way back. So Chip Reese is in the pits. Let's try to calculate the time lost in the pits. So that's 26 seconds between these two. And I think Leaving Green was in front when he went in. It's a 30-second time loss in the pits. Leaving Green a long shot, going for a two-stop strategy because they had stopped too early. It's way more than 30 seconds to pit, I guess. So the fuel going up now. There it goes. Chip coming out. How far back? It was 25 before, now is 12, so that's, well, 35, so that's it's almost 40 seconds time loss to fill up the tank. Ouch. So if you're going for a two-stop, that's how much more time you need to make in the race. So with that in mind, with Leaving Green and long shot, definitely going for a two-stop strategy. Tron Colby would have to lose some 40 seconds somehow in the race to go behind those guys. So the worst that Colby might finish, if nothing bad happens, is P4. So we need Boomer. Can you do the calculations? If Colby finishes P4, what happens to the championship? Because by the looks of it, that's what's gonna happen. Rick James low on fuel, Colby as well. Everybody here now. So the top three drivers should be going to the pits exactly around the 30-minute mark. So they're all kind of like, it's the same pace, you know, same strategy at least. Leaving Green, he's out of contention for this one, especially with the two-stop strategy. Chip Reese can maybe go for a heavy fuel-saving strategy. The hard tires, maybe go for a one-stop strategy as well, but looking at long shot, impossible. Long shot going for the overtake with his teammate. They're gonna exchange slipstream, try to help each other. So if Colby finishes P4, Holt wins fastest lap and pole position, Colby still wins on the tiebreaker. What is the tiebreaker? Is it most wins? And Colby has got more wins. I think they've got like, this would be Holt's third win. So as they come into the pits here, so this will be his third win. Has Colby got more wins than that? Curious now. I'll leave it to you, but it looks like a P4 for Colby is enough to take the championship. filling up. Living Green might temporarily get in front of Rick James. Holt is already out. Kobe is coming out. Yeah, Rick James gonna be way back. Rick James on mediums. Rick James going for a two-stop strategy, or he thinks he can finish the racing mediums. Because the top two drivers, they put hards. Tie breaks best average. Okay, best average finish position. Fair enough. It's quite an interesting criteria, but who am I to judge? Right, 5 seconds between these two. The gap has gone down. It's gone down a lot, actually. It was like something like 11 seconds, from what I remember. So, looks like Kobe's pit stop was 3 seconds slower, at least. Just we're looking at the red lap there, 404, 407, and the 350 and the 347. Yeah, Kobe has gained quite some time in the pits there. Living Green, the medium tire is gonna try to attack Kobe. 1 second quicker. It's good. It's good for him. It's not enough to steal the fastest lap. I wonder if anyone would be crazy enough to put some soft tires just for the sake of taking the fastest lap. Smoking cars looks like yours, looks like mine. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So Holt is one of the veterans, like from Flatout Racing League and also Rallycross GT. He has raced in my league a few times. And he had another livery that was similar, resembled mine, but this one is I can't say it's a rip-off. It's like it's a homage to the Cabocha, the RXCT machine back on the Fit RS. You can see the RXCT and the Simple Customs 64 sticker in there. Gap between the top two remains there around 5 seconds. Living Green, even with the medium tires, he's not able to close the gap on Tron Kobe. The tiebreaker's most race wins, but if Holt wins his race, they would have 3 wins each. Okay, therefore you'd have to use average finish. Well, like again, I don't know what the rules are, mate, and this is not my league, so not my problem. But I think what I did in Rallycross GT the last season, at least, it was most wins, then most second places, most third places, something along those lines. I can check what I wrote because that was more than a year ago and I don't remember. But there are different ways. You could say like best head-to-head results as well, stuff like that. It depends, mate. You have to see what's in the rules, and what's on paper is what's going to be. But 3 wins each, it's nice. Or even best discard, because that's one potential result as well. Look at Living Green going purple. Purple sector for Living Green there with the medium tires and half a tank. Beast mode enabled there for Living Green. And the gap, oh, and bad result there for Holt there with the penalty, 1 second penalty. The gap from Kobe has gone down to below 5 seconds as well. So it's a lot going on, and we were talking about 4th place here, mate, but he's in P2 right now, and by the looks of it, you know, he's doing it by merit, more than just by luck. So maybe that P6 qualification was just bad luck, rather than him being that slow. Chipri's 23 seconds back. Has something else happened? 406 was the pit, and then the 421 was the out lap. And the did he lose another 10 seconds in one of these laps? Maybe, because he's much closer to his teammates. The VPR boys here struggling a little bit with Le Mans track. I've seen both of them spinning today. And that's a 3:45.789 for long shot. Almost stealing the fastest lap of the race. For now. Still have 22 more minutes to go. And Unibisert's Staple, cheap viewer zone nearby me.uk. Oh, thank you very much for coming to my stream, but I don't want cheap viewers, I want expensive viewers, so cheap mates. 1.5 second penalty here for Holt. I think the pressure is starting to build here, and he's struggling to cope, cutting too many corners and losing tons of time in penalty. But look at Living Green, 1.7 to Kobe. While the tires last, he's gonna keep pushing. That's essentially what you're doing by looking at the average. Look at the average. Okay, it breaks down to single data point to compare the two to determine the winner. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I just don't know if the average, like for example, if someone gets 7th place, if he's gonna mess up the data with like the smaller versus the highest. But anyway, I don't care. By the looks of it, we're not gonna need to look at the tiebreaker. The gap's now 1.3. And Living Green early in the pits this time. Curious about that strategy there. So that allows Rick James through. Long shot, going past the straight finish line as well, the start finish line. And Chip Reese is a little bit further back. Now it's gonna come out with hard tires. Yes, he should be going to the end now with those hards. Chip Reese 50 seconds down. So Living Green. He only did one pit stop. Okay, we said 20 seconds down. Man, that scared me for a second there. Right, hold recovery a little bit. Gap goes up. Colby still the chase. So I said I don't want cheap viewers now. Oblivion Forward is offering best viewers. That's a better offer. I might be tempted to click on that link. Maybe I'll just hit the moderation button. Cannot do this here from the laptop. Never mind. I need more mods in the channel to ban this kind of stuff. Right, so here's the battle of the day. It's a spreadsheet battle, it's a maths, numbers battle. Not so much on the track, they're not close enough to be fighting for position, but they fought hard the whole season. It all comes down to this rerun of Le Mans. Does anyone remember who was winning the race back then? So if we were to take the results of that race about a month ago, who would have taken the win at the time of this connection? Just out of curiosity. So Rick James with the medium tires. He's holding on quite well. Should be a good flying lap. Let's check the sector. Holt was leading, but he also had a 5-second head start because the lobby glitched. Yes, I remember that as well. I do remember that. Like half the guys, they started like way back, wasn't it? Yeah. Now that you said that out loud, I remember that. Got a quarter of tank left. Might be able to go the distance. Maybe. Now with 50 minutes, no, you needed half a tank. I remember, you needed half a tank. That's what they were doing earlier on. Living Green should go to the end. Got a little penalty there. Again. Chip Reese tearing down the track here. You can hear the tires screeching. The S's not being kind on the tires at all. You know what would be really cool in this game? If you had to buy the tires as well. For every race you had to buy new tires. If you had to pay for the fuel. If you had to pay for the car repair as well. I think online lobbies would be a lot more civilized if it was like that. I think it would be a great racing game. It's my 2 cents there. Approaching 3/4 of the race. Kobe, still in P2 here, and if we finish like this, looks like he'll be the champion. Even with the fastest lap here from Smoking Holt. Where's Living Green there? No, he's got the hard tires now. I don't think he's got any chance of getting the fastest lap. Rick James with the medium just set his personal best, but that was a 46.9. It's not good enough. Just about the Smoking Holes. Shout out to Boomer for doing the spreadsheets live while we watch the race here. Go on board with a potential amateur champion as it's chasing the championship contender. See them going here. Yes, we got a button for the drink. That's cool. well. And you can see that Kobe did the chicanes a lot better, bringing the gap down by almost half a second and almost improving on his personal best. Got a worse exit, got better entry, but a slightly worse exit of the chicane. Long shot in the pits. So long shot coming in with the hards. He should put a medium. Hell, he might even be able to put soft if he wants. As he's coming in now. Yes, there he is. Just refueling. No tires. No tires. Okay. And look at Living Green. That was a very, very close merge. Living Green is going the distance. There he's got enough fuel. So now we have a battle on the track, ladies and gentlemen. Long shot put way, way, way less fuel. Maybe either Living Green put too much, or he really does not want to take any risks of running out of fuel halfway through the race. Living Green's got much newer hard tires. Long shot with half-life tires. It's gonna be interesting. Just picked up a half a second penalty. And how far back is Chip? 24 seconds back from the other two drivers. Just going here quickly up front, checking on the gap. Go back to long shot. Oh, that's a spin almost. He managed to save it, just kisses the wall. The second time we see long shot making a similar mistake to that. The VPR guys struggling a lot at Le Mans today. You're gonna blame on the car or the weather. Yeah, long shot there, managed to save super close. As we approach the final 10 minutes of the race, Sean Colby holding onto that P2, and now we have a half a second penalty for smoke and hold. There we go. That's gonna cost him about a second, really, in terms of track time, and that is going to put Sean Colby almost in his slipstream. So the battle for the championship is wide open still. By the looks of it, is going the way of Sean Colby, but Holt is gonna keep fighting. He wants to take the win on the track still. Super close. We're on board with Sean Colby as he tries to find space here to get past Smoke and Holt through the 4 chicanes. We see that Colby is generally quicker down this part of the track, but he's a bit late on the throttle. He's actually shifting very early as well, trying to manage the fuel. That's way too wide for Holt. That's going to be a penalty for sure. There you go. Holt is feeling the pressure. Passenger seat right here with the soon-to-be champion. And I think there was another penalty there for Holt. Let's see. 2 seconds, but there's a 1.5 second penalty just in that one corner that he went too wide. That is an absolute disaster for Smoke and Holt, the championship contender. Not coping with the pressure. He managed to get a few seconds back there on Kobe by cutting the corner, but the penalty did not forgive. Let's have a quick look there at Living Green and long shot. Oh yes, I remember, long shot spun. Sorry. That released Living Green to do his thing. Rick James might be able to go the distance. His tires are not very happy anymore. Eight minutes to go. There's about 2 more laps. We're gonna go up to lap 16. Down to the end of the big straight. They're both short shifting by a lot, so that was Kobe that we're looking at. Yeah, Holt as well, short shifting a lot. They're being very, very cautious on the fuel, both of them. So I don't think they can get into lap 17, and I think all of them will get into lap 16, but then will there be enough fuel to complete that lap? We'll see. But look at Kobe, 1 second gap, 2 seconds penalty. And for the first time today, Holt is going to lose his lead. And that is thrown Kobe up in front with just under 7 minutes to go. 1 hour off Le Mans here with Flatout Racing League Season 4. Everything can happen. Can Holt make those 2 minutes back? 2 seconds, sorry. It's going up. 2.5 now. Kobe's just focusing on consistency right now. The lap times for Holt, you know, they're generally much higher this last few laps. What's the fuel like? They're both almost the same fuel. If anything, Kobe's got a tiny bit more of advantage. The tires don't matter because we only have 5 minutes to go. Sweaty palms. I'm not good with those tires. The hard ones, you mean? Yeah, I think these guys here will say the same thing because we've seen a couple of half spins from the DPRs. They're really struggling to keep the car pulling forward. 5 minutes to go. The medium tire, especially the the rear left from Rick James. Ooh, is he gonna last? It's gonna be very tight. Very tight. Holt will have to push a little bit harder here towards the end of the race. It looks like the championship hopes are gone. He's gonna have to wait for season 5. Can still close the season with another win. What happened to Kobe? I just saw the camera went away there. Let's check in the replay. The very same thing we saw happen to Chip Reese in the very first lap of the race. kind of like a half spin. Managed to save it. But just as we were saying, Holt would have to fight to take his first win of the season. It's kind of given to him. But it's not over yet, and the weather is changing again. We see some clouds. I think it's too late for rain, and if it starts raining now, do you stop? Or do you just keep going? What would you do? With 3 minutes to go, they all gonna open lap 16. I think Rick James, yeah, I think all of them are gonna open lap 16 for sure. No one is 3 minutes back. Will Rick James last lap 16 with those tires? I think so. But he will have to be a warrior there. Living Ring is fine. Long shot, he's fine. And Chip as well is also fine. It's all between these two men here. Tron, Kobe, and Smoke and Holt. They got about the same amount of fuel, the same amount of tire left. And time. Very important thing. Right, coming down the chicanes again. For the penultimate time today. Right, this is it. The final lap of the race. Tron Kobe managed to close the gap by quite a bit. Let's go. Half a second gap as we approach first part of the main straight. Everything to play for. The championship is pretty much in Kobe's hand already. He wants to close the championship with a win, and so does Holt. Half a second is not enough for an overtake here. These GR2s, they don't get that much extra speed because of the aero that they have. Like some 5 km/h difference. It's not enough to close the gap and go for a pass. Close the gap, yes. Go for a pass, no. There's a much better chicane exit there from Tron Kobe. It might be good enough to attempt something at the braking zone for the next chicane. Going down. It's going down. Is he gonna make the move? He's trying. Changes his mind. Oh, that's a very wide line there from Holt. Dangerously wide, and that's a half a second penalty that he's gonna have to pay in this lap. It's everything that Kobe would have wanted for. Now he needs to be careful not to get a penalty himself, and especially a penalty after the penalty zone. Otherwise, you're gonna carry that into your final time. It is almost the end, mates. It's almost the end, Samir. Where is the warning there for the penalty? If there's no warning, I think it should be here. Yeah, I don't think Holt's gonna pay the penalty. Yes, he will. Okay, there's the warning. Okay. Chip Reese crossed the finish line in P6. That is it for him. Holt gets off the racing line. Kobe tries to use his slipstream as much as he can. Holt now back in the slip. Just a couple of corners to go as the fog descends here on the Circuit de la Sarthe. Sorry, Samir, for butchering the French language. The final time here through the S's. Holt is super close. It's not over yet. We still got the chicanes. They keep it between the white lines. Half a second gap and the fuel. They got enough. The final time through the 4 chicanes. No mistakes allowed here. And that will be Tron Kobe to take the win and the championship in big style ahead of Smoke and Holt. One of the best finishes of the season, ladies and gentlemen. What a battle. Rick James, can he cross the finish line? Oh, look at his rear left. Absolutely destroyed. 8 seconds. Can he finish can he cross the line before the clock? 2, 1. Yes, he can. The top 3 drivers will cross the finish line. But Tron Kobe, the 4th win of the season, and he is the champion. Let's get Tron Kobe on a quick interview, ladies and gentlemen. Let's speak to the amateur division. The champ. Joining voice chat, there we go. That was a hell of a race. Great finish there, Yoni the Beast. Yeah, man. That was tight. It was very, very tight. Great race indeed. Tron Kobe, the champion. How are you, my man?
Wow, man, that was exciting, man. That was close.
That was.
Holy crap, man. Woo.
Yeah, I bet that Holt as well was like we're gonna have another person called Sweaty Palms in this next season, I guess, because Holt, mate, he was tight in there, but mate, you as well. How are you feeling this the final few laps?
Man, oh, it was rough, man. I mean, it was quite a close battle. I think if Smoker didn't have the penalties, he would have ran away with it. But wow, that was beautiful.
I
And
think
I see he was pushing a little bit harder trying to come back.
yeah, I
That was a
think you had a
beautiful
tiny bit
race.
more fuel. I think you had like 1 pixel extra fuel than Holt, and I think probably you saved to the end to go in fuel map 1 because you're quite quick after the S's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Estes that was very good at that spot. That's the only spot I'm good at. I was also good at the other spots, you know.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the track, but also one of the parts that I'm the worst at. I cannot nail those S's properly.
Yeah, it's just about letting off the gas there, just coast, basically.
Yeah. But man, any congratulations for the championship and your 4th win this season. Any big shouts to anyone you wanna give?
Oh yeah, I want to shout out to TSR. We just started that team, and I'm glad to bring home a trophy for the clubhouse. I want to shout out to you for that great commentary. Shout
Thank you,
out
thank
to
you.
Warren for starting Flatout Racing.
Yes.
Been a blast. I've been here since season 2. I didn't win season 2. I came in second. But I'm glad to finally bring home the championship in Flatout Racing this season.
It was very nice,
And,
yes.
yeah, just shout out to everyone that participated, all the pros and everything. Everybody's just beautiful season.
Yeah, man, I think it was a good season. We had some ups and downs. We had a storm last week. A couple of people missed out. Some people missing out this season, this round as well, also because of the storms. It happens, you know. But I think life comes first. This is just a game. But yeah, well, I think we can still take it quite seriously. I mean, you know, we have the championship to fight for. You know, it's a big commitment that some people do being here almost every week to do this for 1 hour. So appreciate you being here as well. Appreciate everyone else. Yeah, congratulations, man.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Right, mate. Thanks again. I'm just gonna close the Discord here, and yeah, again, big shout to Moran for organizing Flatout Racing League. This is season 4, so RxGT was official broadcaster back in season 1. Don't even remember how long ago that was. We're back for season 4. Who knows about season 5, when that's gonna be, what cars and so on, and what life brings us as well. But yeah, appreciate everyone being here. Thanks Holt for hosting the race today as well. It was a hell of a season. If you guys appreciate what I've what I'm doing here, there's the link there in the chat. My coffee page. You can buy me a coffee, buy me a beer, buy whatever you want to buy me there to show some appreciation. It's always nice, but I'll take some kind words as well. Right, just to wrap up today, I'll leave you guys with the RxGT machine in game one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna go have lunch with Mrs. Rallycross. Enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Again, a big shout to everybody in the chat. Oh yes, I need to finish that poll, right? Where was the poll results? Let's get the poll here, the poll results. Wait, can't I get the results on the poll? Oh, damn it, I can't. I think there was a poll and not a prediction, so maybe you can't get the results. Oh, is it here? Ended? Oh, bollocks. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, Mrs. Rallycross, with my RxGT machine. And I see you guys around. I might do some more streaming the next couple of weeks. Definitely doing some more content, so follow me on Instagram, follow on YouTube as well. There's some more content coming there in the near future. Big shout to everyone again for participating. My name is Kurt Dunninger, your host for today. Thanks for watching.